What's good, family? Welcome back. We're going to get into another collective reading for today. Today, we're going to start with the general message. We're going to start with one card here, family. First energy you have here, give yourself some credit for doing a good job at this whole living thing, okay? So I'm going to dive a little bit deeper here. It kind of seems like some of you be hard on yourself sometimes, and Spirit wants you to take a step back and realize how good you actually are doing at this whole living thing. Life can be hard sometimes. We're going to dive a little bit deeper here, family. Remember, these are collective readings. Take what resonates and leave the rest. We have playfulness. Transformation, the heart of the reading. Someone's making some form of transformation. And the burden, overall energy, the burden. The burden, playful transformation. It's a burden. If you got a burden, it's time for you to transform this burden. And the best way for you to transform this burden is stop being so serious. Stop being so serious. Learn to play. Okay? You don't understand how the energy of playfulness can transform your mood. And if you can transform your mood, you can attract what you feel. The feeling is the secret. So you will attract what you feel. So you got to be more in your playful natures. Stop being so uptight. Stop being so adult. Tap into your, what is it called? Tap into your childlike natures. Tap into your what do they call that? Tap into your inner child, okay? We're going to dive a little bit deeper. We're going to start here with this transformation energy. So some type of regret, okay? Some type of regret is making you transform in some kind of way. Or you may not want to regret something, so you know it's time for you to make certain changes in your life. Let's get into this playfulness. You have control, tactics, playfulness. So you need to learn some form of control. You got to find some form of tactic. Just like I said, when you put your energy into that playful-like nature, that positive mood, you will attract positive things. You are in control. All right? You are in control. All right? So do things that you don't have to regret. Let's get into this next energy, the burden. You have the shadow side, the dark night. Okay, so I feel like some things about you, you try to suppress, you try to hold back. Okay, and I feel like it's time for you to make some form of transformation, or you make some form of transformation here. All right, give yourself some credit for the good job at this whole life living thing. So Spirit is saying, giving yourself some credit for life, even though at some point in time you felt some form of burden. All right, from trying to suppress your shadow side. You got to be more playful. You got to know it's a time and a place for everything. Sometimes that shadow side need to show. Sometimes that playfulness need to show. Sometimes that downright into business need to show. Sometimes that nurturing, compassionate person needs to show. Okay, it's a time and a place for everything, and you control who shows up. This is what I see. Show up how you want to show up as far as no regrets, okay? This is what I see for you at this time. If any of these messages resonate with you, family, get down in the comments and let me get a blue heart, family. We're going to dive a little bit deeper. We're going to see what's your most likely path moving forward. The Nine of Cups, emotional fulfillment. The Chariot card, moving into the energy of emotional fulfillment. This could be some form of travel and things like this. So making progress. Making progress to some type of fulfillment, okay? Give yourself some credit for doing a good job at this whole living thing. Learn to show up how you need to show up. Not so strong all the time, not so uptight all the time, not so business minded all the time, but you need to show up in your playful energy sometimes too. Understand how to change and transform yourself based on the positions that you are in. Okay? Don't look at your shadow side as a burden. We all need our shadow side, okay? This is what I see. The most likely path for you moving forward is moving forward with progress and getting that emotional completion that you may have been wanting, okay? This is what I see for you at this time, family. I hope it's helpful. We're going to grab you an angel message to wrap up your reading for today. Let's see if it's any more messages, guidance, or advice for you at this time, family. You have focused intentions. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions. Focus on your target, and you will make your mark every time, family. So this is basically telling you, give yourself credit for how far you have come. Give yourself credit for not giving up. Learn to be more playful. Transform the things that don't feel good to you, but don't make yourself feel bad for being in your shadow. Okay? Everybody needs their shadow side. So don't feel a sense of regret for the things that you did when you was operating from your shadow side, the things that you did when you was operating from your lower natures. Okay? Don't be ashamed of your shadow here, but understand that you can control that shadow. You can control your childlike nature. You can control these things. So use them wisely. Use them in a form of balance. Focus your intentions and keep your unwavering thoughts and feelings, actions. Focus on your target, and you will make your mark every time. Nine of Cups symbolizes emotional completion. The Chariot card talks about making some form of progress. Okay, family? So give yourself credit and keep your mind focused on whatever it is that you're trying to create at this moment, all right? So this is what I see for you at this time. I hope it's helpful. I hope it gives somebody some form of clarity. Y'all don't forget to follow, subscribe, and all that good shit. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, family.